Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I curl and style my hair. This is hands down, in person and on social media, the video that I get most requested for. So I thought that I would, now that I have the time, film this video for you guys. So this is the end product and it's nothing too complicated. It's just really kind of loose waves and it looks a little bit beachy, but it's how I prefer to wear my hair and I've really been enjoying it. So I thought I would just share that with you. So for the start of this video, I'm going to be talking about the curling iron that I really like to use because I think that is so important. And I actually do have a video similar to this on my channel, but at the time I was using different techniques and a different curling iron. So that's that. This is the new one. So the curling iron that I've been using for the past like year and a half to 2 years is the Cloud9 curling iron. I will tag this in the description box if I can find any links for you guys, but this is the one that I've been loving and using, like I said, for the past year and a half to 2 years. I really like this one because it has an automatic switch off. For me, it's a little bit of a schlep because when I'm curling my hair, I have so much hair that this curling iron always switches off towards the end of me curling my hair, but it's okay if it means it's safer. So if you ever by accident leave your curling iron on, that function is great. And then it has 3 heat settings. So it has low, medium, and high. I prefer to use the medium setting. I haven't really found a need to switch it to high yet. And then it also has this little kickstand at the back of it so you can rest it on a flat surface while you're not using it, and that's great. And this is the 1-inch barrel. I know that they have a bigger one. I believe that one's called the waving wand. It is a little bit up there in the price range, but considering it is the only styling tool that I use on my hair, I don't blow dry my hair, I don't straighten it, I definitely find the price worth what I'm paying for. But that's it for the one that I use. If you guys would like to see how I end up getting these beachy loose curls, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is my hair naturally dried. I washed my hair yesterday afternoon, evening-ish. As you can see, it is pretty wavy and curly and it is very, very thick. So this process actually ends up taking me quite a long time. So I've got my curling iron on and ready and waiting. So what I like to do is split my hair into 3 parts. So I'll go just above my ear with my nails and go right around my head. And then I clip up. Oh, that broke. Okay, so that happens more often than I'd like it to, so I'm just going to take a scrunchie. And then I take my wet brush. This is the only brush that I use. And then I split my hair into 2. And then I'll grab about a 1-inch section of hair and I'll start curling from the back, working forward. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll take the barrel and I place it behind that piece of hair. And then I curl the hair around the wand and away from my face. And I just start with the beginning part of my hair that's closest to my scalp and I'll leave the end out. And then I'll leave it on there for about 5 seconds and then I start pulling the wand away. And this is because whatever position your hair is in when it cools down is the position that it stays in for the longest. So I like the hair closest to my scalp to be a little bit straighter and for most of the curl to be on the end of my hair. And then because my hair is naturally curly, it curls really easily and it holds a curl really well. So what I like to do is once I've curled it, I kind of pull it out just for a couple seconds and let it, like I said, cool down because that's the position it'll stay in, and then it kind of gives me this beachy wave. But if your hair is straighter and it falls flat really easily and it doesn't really hold a curl, then what you want to do is curl the piece of hair, and then once it's curled, grab it from the bottom like this in your hand and scrunch it up. And then you can either hold it there with your hand for a couple seconds, or you can actually take a clip and pin it to your head and then just take them all out at the end and shake them out. And because your hair cools in that tighter curled position, it'll get the curl to hold longer. And then another way to get it to hold a bit longer is to apply some hairspray, but only once it's cooled down. Okay, so that's 1 half done, and as you can see, it's the straightest at the top and then it's got that cute little bouncy wave on the bottom. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and I just thought I'd show you again. So I take about a 1-inch piece of hair and then again curling away from my face. The reason I like to curl away from my face is because I just feel like it frames my face so much better. And then again, just pulling all the way to the bottom after a couple seconds, holding it there for a couple seconds, and then releasing. This process can be a little bit difficult to grasp, especially if you're not used to curling your hair, but just get a curling iron and after a couple practices you really get the hang of it. Okay, so that's the bottom section of my hair done, and this is what it's looking like so far. So now I'm just gonna go on and do the second third of my hair. And then splitting it in two and bringing it forward, and then starting the same way I did the bottom section, just 1-inch pieces starting from the back. Okay, so once I get to the front pieces, because these pieces are shorter, I curl them slightly differently. So like I showed you on the rest of my head, I count 5 to 7 seconds at the top and then I pull down so that my hair, the closest to my scalp, is a little straighter. On the shorter pieces, I don't have that much length to play with, so all I do is wrap the hair around twice, again curling away from my face, but I make the hair on my barrel really spaced out. So when I take the barrel out, it's already got that loose wave without me having to hold it like that until it cools. So again, just wrapping around twice, spacing it out, shifting it down, and that's it. And that is my hair done. Wow, from start to finish that took me about 45 minutes. Having thick hair has its disadvantages. So that's my hair done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Eventually I will get a separate video out of the hair products that I like to use in my hair, but right now I don't really have a brand or a specific product that I'm too loyal to because I kind of chop and change in between all of them. So I buy a different shampoo and conditioner every single time I buy. But products that I'm very specific about using are a heat defense spray. I use one every single time I style my hair, and I like using some kind of a mask or serum or hair oil just to keep the ends healthy and that the curling iron doesn't dry it out too much. But once I have those products and I'm sure that they definitely work, I will share them with you. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you did, and if you do end up trying any of these techniques. Please don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of me. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!